Hey everybody, it's John Peralt from the Berkshire Humane Society as we're waiting here for our first maiden voyage of 31 puppies due to land right here at the Pittsfield Municipal Airport. We want to thank the city of Pittsfield and the airport for all their assistance with this. I think a lot of people out there are asking, why are we doing transports? Why are we bringing dogs into this community? And first and foremost, it's saving lives. We're taking dogs from communities where there's still pitiful population, and we're transporting them into community where there's a demand for them. And certainly in Berkshire County, we have many people looking to add a family member into their home and potentially a new puppy. But first and foremost, we want to let everybody know that our first commitment is to our local animals. But our kennels have been empty for quite some time. We've been doing transports now for a little while. They've been very successful. And the one thing is, this is the first time that we're bringing them into Pittsfield right in our backyard. And today we'll be bringing in 31 new dogs, primarily puppies, into this community. Our sister shelter this time is in Mobile, Alabama. The Mobile SPCA is where they'll be coming in from. But what also happens over the last 5 years that we've been doing transports, it cuts down the length of stay even for our local dogs. We're getting more and more people coming into the shelter, and as the more people come into the shelter looking, now that we have a variety of dogs, the more our local dogs are being seen, and they're going home quicker than they ever have before. So the transports have actually been very good for this community and certainly very good for the Berkshire Humane Society. This transport was made possible thanks to Haddad Subaru and a grant from the ASPCA and Subaru Loves Pets. Haddad Subaru has been our partner helping our community's homeless animals for over a decade. Reminder, only the quarantine team and staff are able to handle the dogs. They have to be in quarantine for 48 hours, then get a complete health exam before they're released. So all other volunteers will be handling the crates. Only the quarantine team will be handling them until they get their next health certificate. They all got off the plane with a health certificate. Now, according to Massachusetts state law, they must be housed in a quarantine licensed facility, which this is one of, until we can get health certificates on all of them. So 48 hours, and they all have to be cleared or nobody gets cleared. So we cross our fingers and hope for 48 hours, but ultimately we realize it could be longer than that. The plane versus the ground transport, we found out since we've been using the plane the last 3 or 4 times since COVID, it's a 4-hour trip rather than a day trip, and there's a lot less stress. There's a lot less illness that stress brings on now because of that. First time we've ever brought them into Pittsfield too.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, hi, come here.
If anybody's looking for a hound, these are outstanding looking.
So cute.
Well, as you can see, we've just released these guys from quarantine. Dr. Reynolds had them all cleared. And one of the first things they do is they get to get out and run around in the newly seated pen area that we have for them.
You were just doing paperwork. There we are, sir. Out you go.
So hopefully you've enjoyed our transport video, And remember, you could help make a difference too. And Berkshire Humane Society continues to save lives.